You don't know by now, I am a sucker for a little bit of internet drama. What can I say? I like to be entertained. And there's nothing more entertaining than seeing someone else's downfall that's not your own. I'm obviously joking. But for some of you guys who followed me for some time, you'll know that I like to expose fitness influencers, fake natties, anyone who's basically a BS artist. And the fitness industry is riddled with them. I've been a personal trainer for 12 years and I take any opportunity I can to tell you that. And I've seen a lot of personal trainers in my time who get on the gear, pretend that they're natural, so they can make more money, because then the clients think, oh, if I train with him, or if I buy his program, or if I join his app, I'll look like him. And I know my subscribers don't think like that because we're a smart bunch, us. But there's a lot of vulnerable, naive people out there who will believe this type of stuff. Anyway, on to today's video. We have a YouTuber who goes by the name Dylan McKnight. He's got 656,000 subscribers, and don't you guys subscribe to him, because what I'm about to tell you in a minute isn't good. And he does these type of videos. I try to cold approach 100 girls without any experience. I try to cold approach girls as an introvert. Difficulty. Impossible. He's been a fitness influencer for quite some time. He claims natty. He's in pretty decent shape. Well. He's just released this video. Why I took steroids and lied about it. Coming clean about my natty status. You guys know I hate people like this because they're profiting off the lies. And this, my friends, might be one of the worst apology videos that exists on YouTube. And I've seen some bad ones. Also, if you're wondering why I've got such a golden glow right now and I've got my hair cut, because I'm going to Dubai tomorrow to do my first YouTube collaboration. Hey, get on that. So I want you to like this video because I might not be able to upload for a few days. Right, without any further delays, let's get into it. Setting the scene.
Where do I start? Honestly, I never really thought I would make this video. I'm guessing a lot of you are probably going to feel pretty let down by this. You might even feel a bit betrayed. But I'm guessing you probably just feel lied to. And that's because you have been. I lied to you. So clearly, I'm a piece of shit, right? I never asked any of you to look up to me. I'm not your God. I'm not a king. I am a man. I am fallible. All I ever wanted to do on here was to be relatable and to be personal, to be your friend. I never asked to be pedestalized. I never asked for any of that.
First red flag already. Dylan said he didn't ask to be pedestalized. He didn't ask to be worshipped. He doesn't want to be an influencer. But you have to remember, no matter how hard you try to not be an influencer, as you grow on these different platforms, you will always have a certain level of influence over people. I am the furthest thing away from an influencer, but guess what? I know after another few 100,000 subscribers, people are going to worship me in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Jonesy. Amen. No, that's blasphemy. I'm clearly joking. But you get me point. You're putting content out there for the world to see. It's going viral. You're putting your physique out there and your transformation and documenting the entire journey. People are going to automatically look up to you. You are making inspirational videos. So you're saying that you didn't choose this life and it's not your fault. But the point is, you did choose this life. So just by saying, I don't want to have any influence, I don't want you guys to look up to me, doesn't void you of any accountability.
I want to make it very clear, in this video, I will not be apologizing for a mistake I made. I'm simply owning up to that mistake and taking accountability as a man. And that is why you will not hear me say sorry today.
That's a good start. You've always claimed that you were natural when secretly you was taking steroids. And you're going to start this video by saying, I'm not going to apologize. Why do people have such massive egos to the point where they can't apologize? Like, having no manners and no common courtesy, if you like, is one of the biggest things I hate in this world. Even if you extrapolate this concept that we are watching right now and we take it down onto a basic daily level where someone crosses the road as you're turning in and they don't look behind them to see if any cars are coming and you're waiting there to go into the road, and then they eventually look and then they don't say sorry or at least give you the wave. I feel like running them over. Get off the friggin' road. You're not hard just because you walked across the road slowly, okay? And you, Dylan McKnight, you're not off to a good start here, mate. Also, he says, I'm taking accountability as a man. Isn't a part of taking accountability apologizing?
Because the truth of the matter is, right, is making this video right now is debatably one of the most selfless things I have ever done in my entire life. You know, the real truth of it is that I could continue to lie about this, keep making money from it, and none of you would ever know, just as most of your favorite fitness influencers do. And do you know why they do that? Sure, yes, some of them likely use it for financial and social gain.
The majority
do. But
do.
the real reason is because the fitness industry is toxic as shit. I am going to be crucified for this shit. And that is why people are so afraid to talk about it. Logistically speaking, this is a very stupid decision I'm making to talk about this. Specifically, financially. Right now, I'm making more money than I ever have in my entire life. I made 10 grand off of YouTube alone last month.
And that's the thing. He says that this is a selfless act because now he's going to lose money. He made 10 grand off YouTube alone last month. Wow. Didn't we all? But here's the thing. This might not actually do much damage to his reputation or his finances because it's got 138,000 views. It's probably not going to go viral in the same way that his other videos have done. And we can even take a look here. View trending videos. And we can see this apology video is getting 285 views per hour. But all his other videos are doing pretty much exactly the same amount of views per hour. 257, 244, 221. These are good numbers that he's still putting up. And these are videos that are going into the algorithm. So a lot of the people who will be exposed to his content probably aren't even going to see this new video. So sure, maybe some of his core fans might die off, but the type of content he makes is viral-esque, if you like. So the point I'm trying to make is that a lot of people arguably won't really see this new video, and he will continue to profit off those old viral videos of his. And typically, that's the way social media works, or YouTube, or even Instagram and TikTok. You'll have a handful of videos which bring you a disproportionate return in terms of income, leads for your business, sign-ups for your course, training program, downloads, and then you have all of your other videos as well. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if his income wasn't affected after coming clean that he's been on the gear.
The reality of this is that this could cause a lot of you to withdraw your support from me and essentially undermine everything I have worked so hard to build. But I cannot profit off a lie anymore. You know, this has eaten me alive for some time now.
I'm getting a sense of fakeness, even just the way he said that then.
You know, this has eaten me alive for some time now. You know, the way
the pauses and the sighs feel fake. You know, this has eaten me alive for some time now.
I see it. You guys gave me this platform and you can take it away if you want. You know, if I'm to be crucified on the internet for telling the truth and that is my fate, then I accept my fate. So yeah, just over 3 years ago now, I took his arm. Now, this is not quite a...
What? So for those that don't know, a SARM is a selective androgen receptor modulator. It's pretty much just a steroid. It has the same effects on your body that steroids do. One of the definitions you will find online is a SARM is a chemical substance that mimics the effects of steroids and testosterone. So the SARMs themselves act on the androgen receptors in our body and create an anabolic response, and therefore allows you to build muscle pretty fast. A lot faster than if you was natural. But watch this psychopathic behavior here when he laughs. Tell me this isn't contrived and premeditated and rehearsed, if you like.
Years ago now,
look.
I took his arm. Now,
what was that? That's a proper psycho laugh, that.
Took his arm. Now, this is not quite...
It's weird, isn't it?
Quite a traditional steroid. You know, this is probably a category below, but nonetheless, it is still a performance-enhancing drug. The compound that I took was MK2866, more commonly known as Ostarine. I purchased them in 15 milligram tablets, and I cut them in half. So I was taking 7.5 milligrams of Ostarine every day, and I did that for a month and some change.
Okay, but you do understand that now people are going to struggle to believe this because you've lied for so long, and then just the inauthenticity that's radiating through this video in itself. You think people are really going to believe that you was taking one tablet and chopping it in half and having that for just a month when you was watching your bank account go up and up and up? And let me tell you, this SARM, Ostarine, a lot of these influencers use it, or they have done in the past, to get a pretty decent physique, and now they claim natty. Yeah, I'm natural, my physique is completely natural, which they're kind of telling the truth because, yet they might be natural now. But they took the Ostarine and the SARMs and the steroids a year or two ago.
Now, I am not trying to defend what I did or sugarcoat what I did by any means, but understand that women who take Ostarine, they take more than that, okay? So this was an extremely minimal and conservative dose of the drug I was taking, right off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's a good angle to go with, Dylan.
I remember it making me significantly stronger in the gym. It definitely leaned out my physique, but not only that, it definitely dried out the body. It just made me appear a lot less watery. In a lame terms...
I'm just editing this video and I noticed he said in a lame's terms instead of in layman terms. That's amazing.
What it did for me is it just gave me this freaky unnatural look that you could not achieve without a drug. As far as
And it done that with only half a pill for a month and a half? Come on. You was probably taking multiple tablets a day, Dylan. It's fine. Just admit it. You've already let the cat's ass out of the bag. We can see the bum hole. Let's just see the rest of the body now.
As far as size goes, I don't remember it making me exceptionally bigger than I already was. But I do remember putting on some size. What it seemed to do for me, and this is like the best way I can articulate it, is it seemed to keep me the same size, but it just made me drastically leaner at that size.
Yeah.
It was...
Body recomposition. There's the laugh again. Oh, it was amazing.
At that size. It was crazy. It was wild. So yeah, you should definitely take it. Don't take it. Based off my research.
This guy is a psycho. You see how these little fake laughs just come across as disingenuous? Yeah, you should definitely take it. My long COVID isn't completely gone.
You should definitely take it. Don't take it. Based off my research, this was the friendliest and safest inside the SARM community in terms of side effects. And considering it was my first time taking anything, you know, I just wanted to get my feet wet. Little did I know this was the start of a living nightmare for me. It completely crashed my testosterone. I was between 1 and 200 for
It completely crashed the testosterone off half a pill? Really, Dylan? Are you sure you was taking half a pill? Because I don't believe that.
very long time. I honestly don't know how
Honestly, it's such a funny topic.
I didn't kill myself. I had severe depression. You know, my dick didn't work. And I had no motivation to do
Hate when that happens.
anything ever. I could barely move. I was so tired. I would go to sleep. I'd sleep
That's what I've been like with long COVID.
10 to 12 hours, and I would still wake up just completely fatigued. I lost
Me too, and I didn't take any steroids.
a lot of muscle. I lost everything I had gained from the performance-enhancing drug and more. The muscle literally atrophied. So I lost all the size I had gained from the drug and more, and on top of that, I was now left with cripplingly low testosterone levels. Let's make a long story short. I've spent the past 3 years of my life naturally nursing my testosterone levels back to health. And I have been completely drug-free, completely natural since then. My current physique is completely natural, and I look the best I ever have in my entire life. I'm cutting weight right now, so I am a bit weak, but a couple months ago when I was bulked up, I was the strongest I've ever been in my entire life as well. I am firmly against the use of anabolic steroids and will continue to push the natural agenda inside bodybuilding and will champion for overall natural progression of one's body. And that's why you can expect to continue to see me make content catering towards natural lifters, and that's why I will be marketing myself as well as my current physique as natural. For example, when somebody asks me in person if I'm natural, I say yes, because my current physique is representative and indicative of a natural body.
And that's why if you ever come across people like this, you don't ask the question, are you natural? You say, are you a lifetime natural? There used to be some research out there showing that when you take a performance-enhancing drug, so a steroid, maybe SARMs, I don't know if this is true, your body increases something within the muscle cell called satellite cells, and the more of these satellite cells that you've got, the easier you can put on muscle. And there was some research showing that after steroids, you have a higher density of these satellite cells. Even if you come off the steroids, then you can gain muscle at a faster rate naturally than if you never took the steroids in the first place. Now, I know there's opposing research to this, but the way I look at it is that if at any point in the past you've taken any form of anabolic steroid or SARM, performance-enhancing drug, you've basically accelerated yourself along the spectrum of your lifetime gainage, if you like. If this is your natural limit and you're here and this is the rate you're moving at, if you take steroids for a short period of time, whoop, it'll give you a little bit of an acceleration.
I'm asking you to completely agree with me here. And I'm not even asking for your forgiveness. You know, I'm simply asking that you respect my decision that I made today to be honest. When quite frankly, we live in a world where it's much easier to lie and be deceitful towards each other.
Yeah, but Dylan did lie for 3 years. That's over 1,000 days of profiting off an unnatural physique.
I don't know why I did it. I was just a stupid kid. I had a tough time growing up. You know, I just never really felt like I was enough. And I think that's why I got into social media in the first place. You know, to get that attention that I never got. And what did I do once I got that attention? I lied to you all. But I hope in time that you can forgive me.
What the hell is this? He was clearly not being serious then, was he? The way he was doing his laugh. I've just realised he laughs like the Alien. You know the Alien films, the way it goes... and its lips come up like that. That's how Dylan laughs.
I think that's why I got into social media in the first place. To get that attention that I never got. Once I got that attention.
Right, and now we've got a little bit of a game montage of him with his top off. Shall we watch it? Go on. Why not? And we'll commentate over it. Gay! Oh, motorbike. What's, like... I just don't get this video. I know, let's do an apology video. Taking accountability. But I don't actually apologise. And we'll do a little bit of a game montage at the end. I'm a gym head in the fitness industry, and even I find some of these fitness influencers cringy. And lastly, let's see what the verdict is in the YouTube comments. Oh, he still actually plugged his supplements and his workout programs. LFMAO, this is gold. I love watching narcissists rationalize things they can't own up to. Crazy how they're wired like that. That is absolutely true. This is a perfect example of a narcissist rationalizing why he was always in the right and why he has no reason to apologize. Dylan said, I'm going to take accountability, but I'm not going to apologize. Well, I'm sorry, my friend, but apologizing is a part of the accountability. That's a part of being a man, taking responsibility. It's your ego that's getting in the way of you just saying the words, hey, look, I'm sorry. Let me do it right now. Let's pretend I've lied to you all these years. Here's my Shaun Jones's YouTube apology video. He's ready. Okay, so I've taken the steroids. I've made tens of thousands of pounds from you guys. Here we go. Hey, boys. I lied to you. I'm sorry. I took steads a few years ago. But, you know, the way I look at it is that in me taking steroids, you guys have become more inspired and got to the gym. You've purchased my workout programs and you've implemented them and you've got the gains because of me. So, soz about that. Anyway, make sure you sign up to my Natural Physique Academy down below in the description. Subscribe, like the video, Happy New Year, and I'll see you on the next one.